What's up, you filthy heretics? How you doing? My name is Asmogan, and I welcome you back to my channel. Today I'll be talking about my father Primarch Rogal Dorn. Now, on to the lore dump. I won't go through the typical intro where I give a creative sports metaphor for the Chaos Gods yeeting the Primarch's asses throughout the galaxy again, so let's just move past that and talk Primarch-specific lore.
Savvy.
Rogal Dawn, the Primarch of the Imperial Fist Legionis Astartes, and one of, if not the, best Primarch. Look, I'm not gonna say my dad's cooler than your dad, but yeah, totally my dad's cooler than yours, especially if your dad's name is Robert Gulliman. Anyway, baby Dawn would land on the ice planet of Inwit. Damn, I already did the Hoth joke in the Rust video. Well, the planet of Inwit was more of a desolate ball of ice than it was an actual planet. The world was home to a rough and rugged people, formulating their own society, despite all the odds stacked against them. Dorn, like his brothers, would be taken in by the local humans, and raised amongst their society. Dorn was taken in by the House of Dorn, whose patriarch became an adoptive grandpappy to the demigod, and Dorn would later hold his memory in eternally high regard. Dorn even slept with the fur coat of his grandfather next to him every night. Yes, that's canon. Rogal would soon grow to become the ruler of the people of Inwit, leading them to prosper through the desolation they faced, almost as if their longtime struggles were little more than a minor inconvenience to the growing Primarch. Soon Dorn even led them to construct and operate spacecraft, which aided in their ability to expand their growing empire. That's right, Dorn had a major factor in common with his pappy. They were both emperors. Well, not after discovering one another, but at one time anyway, Rogal Dorn did indeed hold the title of Emperor to his own people. Like with the other Primarchs, Rogal Dorn attracted the attention of his father and his mighty crusade. However, unlike other Primarchs, Rogal Dorn had more than his glorious self to offer to the Emperor. He also had a whole other battle-hardened empire to submit to the Emperor, a fleet of warships, a multitude of worlds, and himself. Do I hear a jackpot, anybody? Of course, the Emperor was beyond pleased with this glorious string of fortunes, all in one, and accepted Rogal into the fold, even allowing Rogal to keep the Phalanx, a mobile fortress and relic left over from the dark age of technology, which, despite how it sounds, was when humanity was at their peak in terms of technological accomplishments. Of course, the Emperor also dropped the bomb of the 7th Legionis Astartes on Rogal, and the Emperor placed them under his command. Rogal took the news well and adopted the command of his numerous sons, without hesitation, taking to us nigh immediately. Additionally, Rogal would soon encounter his older brother, later to be his war master, Horus Lupercal. Side note, technically none of them are older than one another since they were all genetically reared at the same time, but they considered the order in which the Emperor discovered them as a form of an age gap. This next part, for those of you who know the full story of the heresy from Dorn's perspective, is going to be a massive amount of painful foreshadowing. Anyway, Rogal and Horus became fast friends and close brothers. Rogal respected Horus for his strength, honor, and devotion to the dream of the Great Crusade. Likewise, Horus found Rogal to be strong, bold, and ingenious with battle strategy. To add to the painful foreshadowing, the only other Primarch Rogal truly loved and respected was, of course, Sanguinius. The Angel Primarch represented the goals and light of what the Great Crusade was trying to accomplish for Rogal, and it was these two brothers that Rogal held on pedestals close to that of how he viewed the Emperor himself. Wow, isn't that beautiful and lovely?
Yeah, and did they live happily ever after?
No, this is a grimdark, you little bitch. Hope is for the weak. Skipping many events I will cover at a later time, Horus Lupercal turns traitor, openly to the Greater Imperium, and turns half of the overall Primarchs to his side. When Rogal initially was told about this, he literally almost shot the messenger. The horror and betrayal Dorn felt was immeasurable. His beloved elder brother not only turned traitor, but also turned against the dream of the Imperium, a dream they had believed in so completely and absolutely. Despite the shock, Rogal Dorn amassed the staggered loyalist forces together and began waging a defensive campaign against the traitorous throng, which assaulted their great Imperium. Good news is, Dorn had plenty of help from the loyalist Primarchs. Right? So Rogal Dorn single-handedly waged a 6-year war against his fallen brothers before he and what of the Loyalist Primarchs could even respond to, let alone hear, the plea for all Loyalist forces to retreat back to Holy Terra. As I have covered this final battle of the Horus Heresy upon Terra, I'll skip to the Rogal-specific stuff. Rogal Dorn, along with the Emperor and Sanguinius, beamed aboard the Vengeful Spirit to face Horus. After being split up and sifting through the hellish ship, Rogal noticed the chaos influence aboard recede and fade. Understanding what this meant, Rogal sped to the bridge, knowing that his father must have killed Horus, and that victory was truly theirs. The next part is nigh impossible to make fun of due to Rogal's story throughout these events. Suffice it to say, Rogal comes to find his beloved brother dead. His beloved angel of a brother dead. And his mighty and godly father little more than a corpse. Please go check out Voldemort's videos on Rogal Dawn, because he goes above and beyond to do this tragic tale justice. Anyway, Rogal's spirit dies in that moment, seeing that scene aboard the bridge of the Vengeful Spirit killed the man within him. What was left of Dorn then dutifully brought the remnants of the Emperor to the Golden Throne in an attempt to sustain him. After doing so, Rogal amasses all of his forces that he could feasibly muster and begins the Scouring, a campaign in which the Loyalist forces hunt down and butcher all of the traitorous legions like the rats they are. A small but unsatisfactory comfort to Rogal. The suffering of Rogal Dawn does not end there, however. By the Emperor, it does not end there. You see, after Rogal Dorn returned to Terra, after the Scouring, his brother, Robert Guilliman, had declared himself the Lord Commander of the Imperium, pretty much making himself the new Emperor without saying it, and then established the new Codex Astartes. However, that will have to wait. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Warhammer 40K in a nutshell. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Leave a like down below and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Anyway, that's all from me. I will see you all next time. And remember, for the Imperium, my brothers.